Saturday morning. While the sun is still trying to convince itself to get out of bed, a kaleidoscope of people begins to gather. Visions of better futures hang like prayer flags from the warmth of their smiles. For some, today is well-earned respite from the tribulations of yesterday, and tomorrow is a promise of prosperity waiting to be realized. I introduce myself to a man from Somalia. My clumsy tongue struggles to bend around the beauty of his dialect as he teaches me how to say hello in my mind. Of the 7 languages he speaks, we share one in common. We continue our conversation in English. He tells me about his group's plan to build a community garden, a space where his people and all people could convene to promote health and sustainability. And to my right, a group of comadres from Mexico sit around the mesa. Over coffee, they greet each other, buenos días, ¿cómo está? ¿Y qué hay de nuevo? Sweat, survival, and sacrifice are the materials from which they mold their children's wings. They see it their duty to reduce suspensions and increase graduation rates in public schools. Saturday is not a day of rest for them. It's when the real work gets done. Slowly, a large circle of lonely seats finds a human companion. The village is converging. The fire is well fed, action and power are being born. As the room's empty space morphs into a large blank canvas, reveries of better communities are painted by participants one word at a time. Brushstrokes the color of love, equality, justice, and peace decorate the floating mural. There are places in this city the hands of gentrification have not touched. Places that smile like a mouth with missing teeth and stand like abandoned museums where disparity and marginalization are on display. Places where alcohol is more accessible than healthy food, so addiction and childhood obesity rates rise alongside the racial wealth gap. Places incarceration stalks our youth on their path to graduation. But from these same places, beautiful black and brown bodies are morphing into the bricks of better tomorrows. Alongside allies, they dig deep within themselves to unearth the buried treasure of their voices, breaking the silence that has rendered them powerless for far too long. And they speak with passionate purpose, proving they are far too brilliant to live in the shadows any longer. On this Saturday, collectively, leaders emerge from unlikely places. Humanity is the spark that has birthed an inferno in their hearts. They are the personification of the change that dances in their dreams. And every leader is a tributary flowing, a powerful current carving out their path along the way, a fluid movement of cause and advocacy running along the banks of resiliency, self-confidence, and shared values. And when tributaries converge as one, a sea is born. And this sea, this Residence Leadership Institute, this living collection of purpose, this undeniable gathering of force, this tide of movement and collective action is strengthening communities one wave at a time, proving that alone we are strong, but together we are unbreakable.